It's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 playing NBA 2K26 Detroit Pistons, my NBA games. Let's go Pistons, 400 subs, 50 likes. If new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube. Also follow my social media, Gamer Riot 3587 on YouTube and X. Thank you. Peace.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our... And we have an inter-conference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
Wait, hold on, I come up and get to the score. Coca-Cola Zero. Taste the magic of Coca-Cola, baby.
Now, New York starting five. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the four. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And here's Cunningham outside. The basket's good.
Got it.
Off the assist from Thompson.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
Clarkson for three. Duran with the rebound. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And it's Cunningham missing. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, BA, whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Towns double team. Here's Robinson. Shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Thompson, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. High arcing shot, and Clarkson with a layup.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Cunningham outside. Over Brunson, and there's Cunningham on the assist by Duran.
He's good shot, Cade Cunningham.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Towns with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Back to Brunson. Takes a three. Detroit with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Detroit moving the ball around. And here's LeVert for three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Clarkson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Wow.
To check out the 2K leaderboard. Here
Hard to make arrangements with
second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Catching up on the changes for New York. OG Anunoby checked in for Mikal Bridges.
Come on, man.
Shamit in for Clarkson.
Cheap ass foul. Cheap ass foul.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Basket counts.
I'll give
This
you
guy has
two.
been
I'll
absolutely outstanding this quarter. You
jumper
love what
for
he's
jumper.
doing out there right now.
Towns outside. The three is up. Duran with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams
Yeah,
Charania.
take that
What do you
too
have?
while you're at it.
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship, with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You got to respect that mindset. All right, Shams, thanks very much. Duran finds Cunningham. And Detroit another three.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Just leaping up to the rim, no one could get in Anunoby's way.
And here's Levert for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Knicks got it back.
There's 18 seconds left now in the first quarter. Anunoby against Harris. Clock at 6. And again, the Knicks missing. Jacks up at 3. And the three-pointer goes. Harris has got 6. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, they found a
Hardball.
groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Duncan Robinson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Jones in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacked.
What's in? Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. What are we doing? Stop! Get off my phone, you stupid notification. God. Stupid notifications are annoying.
Big time.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Ananobi can't get it to go.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Brooks finds Stewart. The three. The Knicks pull it in. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Wow, Mikel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, BA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Jones. LeVert comes in for Robinson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Yeah.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Towns, he's checked in for McBride.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Hart. There's the double with Thompson. Back to Ananobi. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeVert, left side. Shoots over Ananobi. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 3-point Detroit lead.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Hard up top. Defended by Thompson. Inside. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges buries it down low. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
Let's play
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you gotta reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the switch here also for New York. Brunson is checked in for Bridges. Brunson passes to Towns. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Now Reed. For 3, Robinson. Here's more. Let's go with a 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Towns for 3. Oh, Towns with the triple.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Reed. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Jones from outside. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one, and Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Moore. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Count the basket.
this run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Both teams deciding to change it up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
This guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First free throw's good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Cunningham. 10 points for him. To stop the run. Can't hit that time. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word.
They're dominating on the backboard, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out
And let's move to some recent. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Knicks. Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. It's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
Well, you look at Brunson, he's the top vote getter in the Eastern Conference. Fans from all over love his game.
Yeah, and he's got the respect of players from around the East. What a season he's having.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of good-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
And here's LeVert for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game. The pointer, Bridges. Thompson pulls it in.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit converted.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Cunningham missing. Knicks leading by 5. Brunson taking his time here. Towns for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Towns has got 13.
New York will do that to you if you're not careful. Just saying, guys. Just saying. New York will do that to you if you're, if you don't play them properly. New York will go on a scoring spree. Just saying. That's what happens when New York goes on a run. That's what happens. If you're new to the live stream broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. So let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes. Really help the channel grow. Oh yeah, and this channel is sponsored by Coca-Cola Zero. Let's taste the magic of Coca-Cola Zero. Coca-Cola Zero. It's my go-to. Here to the live stream broadcast or shorts. Don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So let's aim for 4 likes, 50 subs. It really help the channel.
For the Pistons. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. The Knicks 4th.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
To the inside. Reed passes to Jones. Reed, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Bridges finds Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Count that one,
I
Reed.
like the taste of Coke Zero. It's a really good refreshing
Moving,
drink
good things happen.
for it over regular because it's less sugar.
Outside Brunson.
Diet.
Clarkson for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Plus, it's better to drink diet because
The
regular is
defense
just
is
too
nowhere
much
to be
sugar
found
added.
guarding the three-point shot.
Knicks leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. Clarkson outside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell
I don't drink
Robinson knows who he is. A vertical
Coke and
spacer. What a
Zero.
pretty dunk.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Pistons clear it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. BA, back to you.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Brunson turns on the Jets.
Folks, that is about Jalen Brunson's craftiness there. His footwork, the ability to be elusive.
Here's Robinson, and he drains the quick shot. He's got 5.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Bridges. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Jones. Now here's Robinson. Stolen by Bridges. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And that one good. Brunson's got 9 points.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Launches it from deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks. They're up by 11. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dylan Brooks is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, then there's Cunningham, and it's Jenkins in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. McBride with it, down low. Here's Towns, the big man, Cat.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Stewart. The Knicks with the rebound. McBride on the wing, puts up a 3. He buries it from 3. McBride's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Stewart. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Pistons trail by 17. LeVert outside to halt the run. Doesn't go that time.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Man, is Clarkson missing.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Launches a three. LeVert, and that's good.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. So for the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Towns on the screen. Brunson. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Rebounded by Towns.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
He launches. Robinson. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Jacks up a three. The putback. The putback.
Putback during nights.
Always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Robinson. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives you.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. For three, money from three.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Clarkson, Towns, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
New York leading by 17.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. The way they dominated, They earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Hard outside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
And what a read there from Cunningham. Showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Hart. Outside Anunoby. It's cleared away by Thompson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Harris, 19-footer is good. Now here's McBride. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Knicks
Exceptional
are
effort on the
5-0.
road. They were ready and... All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
I really wanted
Grant
that
Hill, and
W,
Doris
by the
Burke.
way.
I'm Brian Anderson
Still
saying
not
thanks
for
for
you
tuning
guys,
in.
but
So
this
long,
wasn't
everybody.
meant to be. Try to get this W though. Hopefully we'll get the W at home. I do away, but you never know, right, guys? You just never know.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony to bring this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. LeVert out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at center. Cunningham finds Duren. From deep, a nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pistons. On the wing, Bain. Shoots over LeVert. Bain, no good. Here's Harris. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
I like going mid-range there. So confident. Harris had it all under control.
Black kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense area, no way he's missing a layup like that.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10". Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Three-pointer, LeVert. Banchero grabs the ball. For the Pistons, their last game of loss in New York.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
No, just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
Wagner kicks to Black. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Back to Thompson. Takes the three. Banchero grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Well, one thing's for sure, when Banchero gets that close to the rim, he will fight through any contact to get up and score.
Thompson from long range, and the three ball is good.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Banchero, that's for two. And again, Orlando converted.
Excellent work in the swing roll. Banchero solid and knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's
I don't know what happened there.
De Silva's check in, and it's Suggs in for Black. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. Well, with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now. Well, there's Wagner using that size to get a good look on the drive.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this hit.
Detroit, no good that time either.
They're close to making the defense pay for the last coverage that time.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Stewart, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
Banchero against Jones. And finished off by Banchero.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Deep two from Robinson. The good-looking shot from the wing.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
They play the clock right, they go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. Here's Banchero for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And it's Suggs missing. Here's Jones. No good from 18.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is out there with Goga Batadze. And it's De Silva in at the three. The small forward. That's the good start the second quarter for the Magic.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers would drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't block.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you, Kevin.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Here's Bain. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black comes in for Suggs. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voiced some early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Knocks down the three ball. And now an 8-point Piston lead.
And the floor spacing that Harris provides is a key part of his game.
From past the arc, a nice shot to go. Black's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a wide open look for Payne. And the Magic another three.
Well, when a three goes in on the other end, Payne really wants to answer with his own trick.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Sar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell shot.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor, no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent doesn't better.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one. And sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your players.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Payne. And then for Detroit, Reedy's checked in for Duren. Jones comes in for Harris. And it's Jenkins in for LeVert. Suggs passes to Batadze. Here's Banchero. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Banchero's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shots good by Jenkins.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Black with it. Now defended by Cunningham.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
Here's Jenkins. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Jenkins got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Black, and he takes the beat and strong and swings it home.
Athletic finish right there by Black. I like when he goes up strong like this.
Thompson right side. This one for 3. Here's Reed. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are back.
Pistons leading by 9. Ball movement by Detroit. Jones from outside. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando's gotten gold to lead in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Pass to Jenkins. The 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Parker wide open. Up again. And then
Like that for guys.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Nice execution by the offense.
Glitching the game.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Detroit Pistons. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from this. Back to the action in just a minute.
That's not happening in a 2K game. You were just automatically just standing there, your guy. Let's say the game's even on the line, you know? Your guy just lays up the ball and he misses it, you know? Or makes it, and it was out of control, you know? You'd be pretty PO'd too.
It's going to be fascinating to watch them integrate. And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far. I'll tell. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman for me.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor for our side.
Detroit leading by 7. Tipping off the second half. Here's James.
See, I'm not even doing it.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity mid-air, you're in the right place.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Here's Buckner with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Buckner's got 5 now.
And that's big for Wagner's confidence when he's connecting from deep, especially in these answer 3 situations.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys, back over to you.
A lot for sure is that. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And Moncaro is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
And here's Ben Carroll. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 10.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Magic.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
The Magic trail by 6. The Trey. That ball's nice speed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th assist in this one. There's the triple. Stewart missing. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 15-6 run. Bain, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Three-pointer, Brooks gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down this quarter. What a fantastic start to the night. Bain with the bucket.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Robinson, over Bain. And Robinson that time on the assist by Brooks. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And it's Suggs missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Shots good by Jenkins.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Banchero, right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wagner's got 10 points.
Well, you know, if Wagner could consistently hit threes, that is huge. He's been up and down numbers-wise.
Bain with it. Robinson picks him up. They get the rebound. And it's Suggs missing. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bain, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bain's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to it. Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Bain for 3. Holland with the rebound. The Pistons have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Brooks with the bucket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. Pass to Holland. 3 seconds left. And all will come to them that time before dropping in. And it's an 11-point Piston lead. And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. You knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Franz Wagner. Then it's Matassa. And it's De Silva into the fourth. He's out there for Orlando. Here's De Silva. And it goes down 2 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Robinson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. 9-point game. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. make it 6. Off target from the wing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. They grab their own miss. Stewart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2020 first round pick. Isaiah Stewart is a low at 6'8", 250. He is very intense. He's a guy you want on your side.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA,
got it.
Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
And J.D. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Emily LaForce. Emily, it's all yours.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.D. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And they told their team, there's no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. We don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Jalen Suggs. Jones against Banchero. Over Jones. And it's Banchero missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Under with it. Picked up by Thompson. Now Banchero. Turin pulls it down. Now Jones. For 3. Banchero vacuums it in.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Does not go in.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And there's the 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Substitution on the court. Here's Banchero. Strong move off the glass.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Shoots. He puts in the chase.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
The Magic trail by 13. Driving the lane. And he jams it in.
The Black is a smooth athlete. I like it when he gets downhill.
Detroit's got 3 of their 6 points to fall here in the 4th. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that's why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
The drive by Bain. And there's the dunk.
Well, when Bain gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
And the shot is off. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. It's stolen by Harris. Moore against Carter. Hit the 3. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Orlando. They trail by 7. Takes the shot. Not gonna go.
Well, he's going to have some explaining on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, he'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Yeah, that goes in.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage move.
Bain with the steal.
just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your player to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the game. Fires the three, and down goes the three. Here's Wagner. Now, Banchero. And that's an intentional foul.
Give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Substitution on the court.
From deep. No good. And so the Pistons take the win. And in the win...
Shout out to the one in chat. You the true MVP. Woo! Shout out to you.
On the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Shout out to the 3 views.
And Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tobias Harris.
Four and two.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Trendon Watford is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards. Coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. Charles, appreciate the reports. Here's Grimes. Drains the triple.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Pass to LeVert. The basket's good. The assist from Thompson.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside. Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Nails it from 3. LeVert's got 5 points.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
3-pointer. Grimes shot is off.
He's just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Harris misses. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Oubre passes to Maxey. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Duran, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Oubre from the arc. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. LeVert with the ball. Grimes covering. And they take the lead. He has 7.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Shot to stop the run. Outside Maxey. Beyond the arc. The three ball. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Maxey likes when the pace picks up, and you saw it right there. No hesitation on that catch and shoot.
Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008-10.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thanks. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Here's Cunningham. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the 76ers. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
On the wing, Brooks fires the 3. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simons passes to Drummond. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice pass by Simons, showing you that he's multidimensional.
58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Drummond grabs the miss. And here are the 76ers. A big stretch here going. 10-2.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. And the whistle blows on a
Come on, dude, get him. Get over him back. Get over the half court.
Outside McCain. Out to Simons. Again, the Sixers score.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pistons trail by 10. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Embiid. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
McCain finds Embiid, and that one drops for him. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. If you look at the score, that tells you all you need to know.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And I like how they play defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And the 76ers, look at who they've got. Edwards out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Jared McCain. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Count in. Embiid's got 8. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count for the player's 3-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Here's Simons. Following the three-pointer by Detroit. Screen by Embiid. Simons passes to Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Group substitution here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Brooks. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Robinson. And Sasser subbed in for Jenkins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Lowry.
Yeah, that's amazing. Their slip advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
That's tremendous pull-up ability. Simons will not have a problem getting a good look for himself the way he elevates off the force of that jumper.
The Sixers lead by 15. And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
First onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
And it's Maxey missing. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Sasser. And the Pistons, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose, the ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
For the Pistons, Duran comes in for Reed, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Edwards. Oubre comes in for McCain, and it's Grimes in for Simons. Now here's Grimes. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. On target from range.
Welcome to the live stream.
Basket of the night.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Here he goes. And that one goes.
If you're new, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Follow my social media, Kim Ryan, 587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So let's aim for 400 likes, 400 subs, 50 likes. It's really up to general growth. Thank you.
And that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
Well, he's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said, these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. BA, back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Now here's Grimes. 9 points in the game. Maxey, that's good.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Thompson finds Duran. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Oh, got that one up quick.
I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here are the 76ers. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Watford. Takes the three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I just love the ball movement.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Watching the line there. That'll be a forward violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Sasser. Now here's Maxey, Grimes. And the 76ers another three.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
The three, here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night. And here's Maxey outside. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last shot. And he hits it and gets hacked.
That was out of my
control. He can convert.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under their
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 18. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie the Force. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving up.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Greetings.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces make it this year. This first all-star game for a player really memorable. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of this.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. He just gets the job done.
Good shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 11 points.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish. Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Now here's Harris. He has 6. The baseline J is off the mark.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Embiid from outside. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
Wow, that is just a beautiful shot. Embiid with great touch from distance. Well, things just aren't going his way right now, but you don't mind shots like that. Eventually, he's going to get hot.
Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. The first free throw is good. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Jenkins' shot is good.
That's in.
Philadelphia leading by 22. Pass to Oubre. Embiid against Jones. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jones misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Right at the free throw line. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Brooks from outside drills it from deep. Brooks has got 8 points.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off the pass. Brooks with a nice shot. A monster finish.
I'm like 21.
And he hangs on the rim
Come back.
for a little extra spice. The Pistons have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And it's Brooks missing. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And here's Maxey outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 14.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Detroit moving the ball around. Jenkins' shot is good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Maxey. 14 points for him. Robinson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Jones from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. The kick out to Maxey. The offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. No good from 11 feet. This Pistons squad struggling. Jones feels it out. Robinson for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Jones. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Watford the pass to Grimes. Oubre against Brooks. And Oubre gets it to go. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
To the inside, here's Oubre. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Oubre's got 8 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Robinson can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lets it go from 14. Again, Philadelphia.
Now, when he's out in the open floor, Maxey is almost impossible to match up with.
And Robinson is good for 3. Give him 8.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Philadelphia on top, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance.
Shout out to the two in the live stream. You guys are true MVPs. If you're new to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. So let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes to really help the channel grow. I'm the Detroit Pistons, and I'm versing the Philadelphia 76ers, and this is, this is game 5 for the 14-game NBA season. If you're new to the stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan, 587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you.
In motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Philadelphia, we've got Jared McCain. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Edwards out there with Joel Embiid.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Cunningham. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
Here's McCain. Sinks it from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Simons. Got a piece of it. Robinson on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Robinson gets the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Substitution on the floor.
Puts it up off the inbound. And there's the bucket as McCain finishes it off. McCain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's not the biggest guy, but McCain certainly plays tough inside.
Come on!
Signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
The 3, here's Harris. Drummond grabs the miss.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by McCain. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Harris passes to LeVert. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
Outside McCain. Pass to Simons. Fires from deep. They get it again. Gordon outside. Got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That guys, good job.
He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Gordon. And he makes in the layup.
Point blank range. That is too easy.
The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. LeVert. And again, it's Detroit converting.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Simons with it. Now LeVert defending. Gordon outside. Back to McCain from behind the arc. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Harris outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Philadelphia leading by 21.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Maxey.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Now here's Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. McCain shot is off. It's LeVert on the wing. Drummond defending. Tasker outside. From deep. He drops it from range.
It's a little too late.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. Here's Simons. Pass to Drummond. Outside McCain. Now here's Simons. 4-3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Sasser. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jared McCain. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a
That's going to end this live stream. I'll be taking this live stream later on. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. If you're new to the live stream broadcast or shorts, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Give me Ryan 0587 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. So let's aim for 400 subs, 50 likes to really help the channel grow. Thank you.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Ali LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal